You are listening to the Shopify Solutions Podcast, a podcast for Shopify store owners that brings you concrete examples on how to build and grow your e-commerce brand. Your host is Scott Austin. He owns a Shopify agency called Jade Puma. In this podcast, Scott will share his e-commerce insights and best practices with you.
Hey, Scott Austin here. In this episode, I'm going to ask just one question and have you think about it for your business. And that is, how aggressive is your marketing? What I'm going to do to demonstrate this is I'm going to go through a e-commerce store's emails that they've sent me for the past month. And I'm going to do this in a video. So if you're listening to the audio version, you can go to the show notes and see the link for the video. Now, the brand that we're going to talk about is Bearskin Tactical. And I bought a hoodie through them about 6 months ago. I'm not related. I've never worked on the business or have any relationship with them at all. So it's just as a customer, I've watched what they've been doing. And I'd say they're very aggressive in their marketing. And today we're just going to focus on their emails. So here it is as I'm recording this in late January. And if I look back to a month ago, this email that you see on the screen right now is from the 26th of December. So it's the day after Christmas. And I'm going to go through all the emails they sent me in the past month. And there were 62 of them. So you're going to see how often they send email, on average twice a day for the past month, and how they're doing that in January, which is typically a slow time for businesses. So on this first email, it's an ongoing email. It's a Christmas clearance sale. And in the emails, they use a lot of graphics. And the graphic that I'm looking at right now is a GIF. And it's a really simple GIF, actually. It just, has a little bit of a highlight and color of text and a little bell kind of rotating difference. Because they said, hey, we've extended the sale. So the bell is letting you know, hey, you're running out of time kind of thing. And they use a lot of emojis in their email. And they actually, do a good job writing brief little copy, but copy that's kind of relevant and seems, personal to the situation going on. Now, Bearskin uses a tactic in their marketing that I do not recommend for almost any brand, and that is they lie, right? And what it is you'll see here up to 70% off, sale extended today, and they, it's like, this is the biggest sale ever. Sale ends today, 70% off. Get it now before it's gone. Let's actually read the copy, right? Hey, Scott, it's Bruce from Bearskin Tactical. As the Christmas lights dim, so does our extended sale. So don't let the deals melt away. There's still time to snag your favorite Bearskin gear at discounts up to 70% off, plus free delivery on orders over $115. Whether you're gearing up for the next adventure or a cozy evening in, this is your last call. So what they're lying about here is the sale, right? They actually don't put their products on sale. What they do is their products are always, I don't know the right way to say this. Their products, they'll say, hey, this is a $300 fleece. And right now, it's only $99, so it's 67% off. The thing is, no one would ever buy that fleece for $300. So their list price is BS. And then they have a more realistic, probably still a bit of a high price, but it looks cheaper because you get to say 67% off. And that never changes, right? So all this sale here that we're talking about, when the sale is over, the prices on the products will not have changed the next day. So that's the lying part of what they do. It seems to work for them because as I've watched these guys for the past 6 months, they're adding new products to their catalog. They're doing more and more emails. They're doing more and more ads. I see them across more and more things, which to me is just an indication that this strategy is working for them. Would not recommend this exact strategy for most people of lying about a sale, but I do think there's a lot to admire in how aggressive they are in the number of emails they send out, and how unique the copy is and all that kind of stuff. So I think they're worth looking at as a case study. So if I click on the Shop Now button on this email, and what I love about their Shop Now buttons is they actually have fire emojis in them, right? To get that excitement or urgency going kind of thing. I guess a nice little touch. And I click on that, and it takes me to, here's another one of their best practices that I would not recommend. And that is right now, as I'm recording this in the end of January, it's Beer Week, whatever organization has Beer Week, right? So the landing page I landed on is, a category / offers. They're recycling their landing pages for different campaigns. I would recommend as a best practice, using a different landing page for each campaign so that you can reuse them next year. And then they stay in the SEO for the next year. So if people are looking for Beer Week deals next year, if you left your Beer Week sale page up, they're more likely to find you than had you recycled that page and used it for something else. But in this sale that we're looking at, they actually are sending the customer to a collection page where they see all the different products and they can see the astronomically BS list price and then what their sale price is, sale in air quotes, and they can see the savings, which is anywhere from 33% to 67%. So it looks like it's this huge sale, but like I said, every day of the week it's the same numbers. They don't change their prices. Not that I've seen, at least. I'm sure they do it a little bit sometimes. But they've got this compelling mail. They got this animated graphics going on. They've got a personalized message about this one. It's not the same message on the previous email or the next email. They've got really good photography for their products that they include in their emails, so the photos look great. And then we'll go on to the next email. Right? So this is the Christmas clearance sale extended, ends today up to 70% off. So we go to and this is on the 26th of December. The next email was on the 27th of December, the next day. Flash sale, the Bearskin waterproof jacket, 60% off, free delivery. Shop now. And now they have a lot longer copy on this one. We'll actually read it for a little bit here. Soggy, damp, and downright disappointing. Most waterproof jackets on the market will either make you sweat because they don't breathe, or they leave you freezing because the wet material clings to your skin. And it goes on and on. So they write good copy. They're explaining their products, how they're differentiated, they're timely, they're relevant to the topic they got going on. You can tell they've got probably a full-time dedicated person just on email, because each email is different than the previous email. If you're going to send 60 emails in 30 days, you cannot send the same 60 emails, over the 30-day time period. And each one of the ones I got from them is different. And now you'll see they recycle a lot. They've got little recipes or formulas going on, but they are unique emails. And this one is a flash sale on a specific product. So the previous email was an extended sale for all of their products in their catalog. Now they switch their tactics, flash sale, one day only for this specific product. And you see here, back on the 27th of December, it says 60% off. If I click on that Shop Now linked, it'll take me to that product, and magically it's still 60% off because they never change their prices. Now, the nice thing they do on this product page, so this one was about a product, so they take me straight to the product page, and they got lots of good content on their product. They're really good at building out marketing, right? Remember I said, how aggressive is your marketing? So if you look at their product photos, they got a lot of great product photos, manly men wearing their stuff. They've got infographics that they've made. They've even come up with terms and, unique terms for their features. And then they even have because this email sent them to the product page about a specific product, but they also say select your style at the top, and it's other types of products. They're all, well, not all of them, one's in sweatpants, but I have the choice between a hoodie, a woman's hoodie, a soft shell, which is the product that I clicked on in the ad, a vest, and a sweatpant. So if this email was too specific, they give you the chance to swap out and see what those other products will look like also. Normally, I don't recommend that, but because they're doing so much aggressive marketing and bringing new customers to their store straight to their product pages, it's probably a good idea for them at their product page level to be promoting other products. So that's email number 2. We have 62 of these to go through. Now, I won't take as long for all of them. You'll start to see some trends here, though, right? So that was on the 27th of December. The next email is on the 28th of December. This one has an animated GIF. There's a guy, he's got emotion going on. And now this is the New Year's winter clearance sale. Their last sale just ended, sale in air quotes, ended 2 days ago. Their new sale, with all products up to 70% off and free delivery, starts on the 28th. The exact same sale, but they use different messaging. Right? So welcome to a fresh start with Bearskin. Our New Year's winter clearance is your ticket to epic savings on top-notch outdoor gear. Dive into the unbeatable comfort, durability, and style of Bearskin hoodies, jackets, and accessories. Up to 70% off, plus free delivery on orders over $115. So same sale, same basic message, but they do change up the copy, right? And each one has a different animated GIF at the top of it. And that's the big bold part of the page that looks different every time. So now let's go on to the next email. So this one's December 28th. The next one is also December 28th. And this one says, another animated GIF, New Year's winter clearance sale, all products up to 70% off. So the same, sale, promoting it again. It's time to kick off 2024 in style. The Bearskin New Year's winter clearance is live with the entire store up to 70% off, plus free delivery on orders over $115. From badass hoodies to rugged jackets, this is your chance to snap top-tier gear at prices that won't mess you with your gains. Don't sleep on it. Let the adventure begin. So they sent out an email, 2 of them in one day, for the same sale. And a lot of my clients are always hesitant, like, if I send out 2 emails in the same day about a sale, my customers are going to get annoyed with me, they're going to unsubscribe. But the reality is, most people today consume email like it's a feed, like an Instagram feed, where 20 years ago we consumed email like a queue. In a queue, you went through all your emails, you checked them all out, you archived them, deleted them, whatever you're going to do. In an Instagram feed, if you don't see that post today, you're not going to see it tomorrow because there's new content showing up. So most people manage your inbox today like a feed and not a queue. So even if you send out 2 emails in the same day about the same sale, most people are not going to see both. Most people actually won't even see either one, which is one of the reasons you need to send so many emails. Now that is December 28th. Let's go to the next one. December 29th. We're still talking about our New Year's winter clearance sale. All products up to 70% off and free delivery. This one says, our New Year's clearance brings you exclusive discounts on the gear that's ready to take on any adventure. Dive into the unbeatable quality style of Bearskin hoodies, now 67% off, plus free delivery on all orders over $115. So next day, they're promoting the same sale. Now the next email, once again, on December 29th, the same day as the previous one, once again, promoting that sale. Different banner image and different copy. It's only a paragraph of text, but it is fresh and different from the previous one sent out. Next email is December 30th. Once again, we got a new graphic. This one is the New Year's winter clearance sale, so the same sale is still going on. Now their copy, once again, unique. Our winter clearance extravaganza is in full swing, offering mind-blowing discounts on the coziest hoodies, rugged jackets, and more. Everything up to 70% off, plus free delivery on orders over $115. And they show all their products and link to them on this email. That is December 30th. The next email, again, December 30th. Now they're showing another unique image. And the copy on this one is time to heat up things with the Bearskin winter clearance. Our hoodies and jackets are on a rampage, bringing you warmth and style at insane prices. Everything at 7% off, so they're getting a little more aggressive with their copy there, it sounds like. Maybe just having fun with it. The next email, December 31st. New Year's winter clearance sale ends tomorrow, so now they're starting to establish a sense of urgency. Our sale is going to end on the 1st of the year. The clock is ticking on our winter clearance, and tomorrow marks the end of epic savings. Our entire store up to 70% off, plus free delivery on all orders over $115. This is your final call to score unbeatable deals on hoodies, jackets, and more. Seize the moment and gear up for a winter filled with adventure and style. Now remember, the sale is completely fake. There's no change in their price, but they're using this to create an artificial sense of urgency. Now you, with a respectable brand, should probably have a real sense of urgency, but senses of urgency are effective in driving behaviors. Now, if we click on the link to this, the sale page is that Beer Week landing page. So that, like I said before, they're reusing that landing page over and over again, which I would not recommend doing. Next email, same day, December 31st. Now I've got this red flashing light like from the top of an ambulance. New Year's winter sale ends tomorrow, so they're enhancing that sense of urgency. Time is running out on Bearskin winter clearance, and you don't want to miss this. Grab your gear before it's gone. So now it might be out of stock also. They're creating another artificial sense of urgency. And let's kick off the new year in full beast mode. Unleash the savage within. last call for epic deals. So they're letting them know, hey, this is your last chance to get these fabulous products on this deep, deep discounts before we end our sale. Let's go to the next email. It is now January 1st. New Year's winter clearance sale ends today. Another unique new graphic. The moment is now. Today marks the end of our winter clearance, and this is your final chance to snag top-tier gear at mind-blowing prices. Hoodies, jackets, and more await you. Get everything up to 70% off, plus free delivery on orders over $115. Act fast and embrace the warmth and style of Bearskin. P.S. Happy New Year. I love that little P.S. It's kind of cute. So once again, all a complete lie. But it's driving behavior, right? They're creating these senses of urgency. They're getting their name in front of their customers over and over again. So now that's January 1st. Another one on January 1st. New Year's winter clearance sale ends today. The copy is the Bearskin winter clearance is in its final hours. This is your last call to score insane deals on. I don't need to read the rest of it. All right, let's go to the next one. January 2nd. New Year's winter clearance sale extended 24 hours only. So our sale expired yesterday, but they're extending it for another day. Great news. Due to popular demand, we've extended our winter clearance for one more day. This is your bonus chance to grab hoodies, jackets, and more at jaw-dropping prices. Everything up to 70% off, plus free delivery on orders over $115. Don't miss out on the additional hours. Seize the opportunity now. Next email, January 3rd. It's the next day. So let's send out one email on this extended sale, in air quotes I'm doing here. So now we have a flash sale. Lumberjacket 2.0 is 60% off. I think we had another flash sale earlier. So they had a long period sale over Christmas, then they had a flash sale, then they did another long period sale over New Year's. Now we have another flash sale. This one's about one specific product, so they go into a little more detail about that one specific product. They show some of the good imagery and infographics they have it. If I click on the Shop Now link for that product, it takes me to the product page, and here they're doing another really good marketing thing. So I can buy one of these for $99. And they have, like a product option to buy two and save money because they're only $94.95 each if I buy two. And if that's not good enough, I can buy three and they're only $89.96 each. In reality, you're spending $270, but they list the prices not in the total price, but in the price each of the products. And I absolutely love that. I do that in a lot of my stores. We actually show the full price that we're going to charge them for the three products, but we do show the price each because then the customers can easily look at the price each and go, oh, I am saving money by buying more. And I think this is an absolute genius best practice that many stores could be leveraging. Right? Allowing your customers to buy in multiple quantities and seeing that savings right there on the product page. So that flash sale for that jacket was on the January 3rd. We go to January 4th, and we now start our winter clearance sale. I forget the name of the sale that was over New Year's, but now there's another one 2 days later. The Bearskin winter clearance has officially kicked off, and it's your golden ticket to epic savings on all of our tactical gear. Whether you're gearing up for outdoor adventures or just want to stay cozy in style, we've got you covered. And here's the kicker. All products are up to 60% off, plus enjoy free delivery on orders over $115. It is the same value prop every single time because it must be working for them, right? Now, because they do this so much, their average length of customers getting emails before they unsubscribe is probably not that long, unless the people are really fans of the product and they stay, watching it kind of thing. Because they are rolling out new products all the time and expanding their catalog. Some people will argue, and maybe rightfully so, that this is going to wear out the ability of customers to stay on the list. And that may be true for some of them. But that's the kind of, looking at the metrics in your marketing, you get to see, if you push with more aggressive marketing and that increases your sales, but it decreases your list size over time, It's just a business equation. Which one is better for you? Is the increased sales outweigh the benefits you could have from people on your list for a longer period of time, right? And only you close to the brand looking at your numbers can make that decision, but you can look at the numbers and make that decision. So this winter clearance sale is on January 4th. We go to our next email. It is January 4th again. They are promoting the winter sale, new graphic, new copy. I'm not going to read every paragraph of copy from now on because they become a little bit similar, but they do change the copy every time, and I'll show you that a couple of times because I really do respect the energy and effort they're putting in to making sure that every email is different and unique from all the other ones. All right, so now we have the winter clearance sale is ending tomorrow, and our email says, time is ticking on our winter clearance, and tomorrow marks the end of Epic Savings. This is your final call to score unbeatable deals on all your tactical essentials. And that is on the 6th of January. We go to our next email, still on the 6th of January, explaining, hey, the sale stops tomorrow. It's your last chance. Hurry now. Get these fabulous savings. Now the next email is on the 7th. Sale ends today. We've got an alarm clock with a bright red exclamation point, creating that sense of urgency, letting people know that the moment is now. Today marks the end of our winter clearance, and this is your final chance to snag top-tier tactical gear at mind-blowing prices, which, by the way, will be the exact same price they have tomorrow. So here we are, January 7th, sales ending. Another email on January 7th, sale ends today. The clock is ticking. And guess what happens on January 8th? You'll never guess. Yes, they've extended their sale. Their winter clearance sale has been extended. Great news. Due to popular demand, we've extended our winter clearance for a couple more days. Well, not even for a day on this one. This is your bonus chance to grab hoodies, jackets, and more at jaw-dropping prices. All products are up to 60% off, and the icing on the cake, get free delivery on orders over $115. That is January 8th. January 8th, another email on a sale being extended. January 9th, winter clearance sale last day. So our extended sale is about to expire. Another email on January 9th. This one just says last day and then the animated graphic. And all their graphics, I think all of them, if not almost all of them, are animated. And they're not complex animations. They're not like little movie screens. It's just alternating between highlighting a little bit of text or having the clock GIF move a little bit or something like that. But each one has really big, bold banners that are easy to read and do have some animations in them to grab your attention. So that is January 9th. January 10th. So our sale is over. Our extended sale ended. Guess what happens the next day? You guessed it, a flash sale. This one's for the Bearskin Hoodie 3.0, 67% off. And because it's a product flash sale, they go into a lot of information about the product. They show their really good product photography and their infographics. If we click on the Shop Now button, it is going to take us to their good product page that also highlights the other products that may be interesting to me. And that is on the 10th of January. We go to our next email. It is now on the 11th of January. And you'll never guess what happens on the 11th. The day after the flash sale, the day after their last full sale for all their products. Winter survival sale. All products up to 60% off. The trees bare. So this is going back to their copy, right? Their copy's unique every time. The trees bare, the wind's howling, and the chills biting. But with Bearskin, you're more than ready to face the tail end of winter. Our winter survival sale offers everything you need to stay warm and active with up to 60% off, plus free delivery on orders over $115. Now, if we click on this one, it says brace the cold for the call to action button with the fire emojis, and it goes to that same collection that they keep reusing over and over again for their landing page on their sales. So that is on the 11th. The next email is on the 11th. It is all about the same sale. The next email is on the 12th. Now this one, so they've got their sale ongoing supposedly, right? With that sense of urgency, limited time. But in the middle of this one, they actually promote a product. new in bearskin waterproof rain jacket. And I don't know if this one's actually new at this time or if it's been around for a while. They have launched a lot of new products lately, but they use new a lot. Like, hey, check out our latest and greatest products, where I'm not sure, it's brand new. They might have been promoting this for the past 3 or 4 months kind of thing. But this one might actually be new. But this one talks about the product and has a call to action. They can get 33% off. They can buy, one for $79, buy two at $75 each, buy three at $70 each. And that is on the 12th of January. We go to our next email. We're still on 12th of January. Now, this is an interesting one because it's the first email I think we've seen, and we've been through about 30 emails without a big banner image at the top. And this one is about a product. So it's about the bearskin lumber jacket, which was a flash sale a few days ago. And they're just promoting it again. And because, they've always got these prices that are, let's just call them reasonable prices, although I think this jacket being $99 seems a little bit expensive. But they say, was $249, right? So every single message they put out gets to say you're saving tons and tons of money because, they're selling their own products. So they could say, hey, the list price is $250, but they're selling it right now for only $99. All right, so that is the 12th of January. The next email is on the 13th of January. We still have our winter survival sale going on. It ends tomorrow, so you got to catch the final deals as a call to action. This one's copy. As winter makes its final frosty stand, don't get left in the cold. Our winter survival sale is wrapping up. You've got just until tomorrow to claim your bearskin gear up to 60% off. Oh, and guess what? You also get free shipping over $150 just for this sale. All right, our next email is a product one again. So they're putting a lot of product ones in the middle of this sale, which would be interesting to understand why they're doing that. But this is their bearskin hoodie. It takes you straight to the product page, which always shows as 60% off. That's interesting. On this product, and this is like their flagship product, on the product page, they've actually got today's date in the add to cart button and says January 28th, minus 67% off, select size now. So that little date thing probably updates every single day, and just another thing creating that artificial sense of urgency that this fabulous 67% off price could go away tomorrow, and you have to pay $300 if you come back. So that's January 13th. We got our next email, also on January 13th, another product, new arrival, the bearskin bomber jacket. They talk a lot about the product. They show the great photography and infographics they have for it. I would imagine the call to action takes you to the product page. It does, and this one has the buy one, buy two for lesser price, and buy three for even more savings type merchandising. The next one, also on the 13th, this one is about the all-weather jacket, which is their Greenland jackets. They're promoting a lot of their products in this day or two that we're talking about here. They sent out an email for like 3 or 4 products in a row that we've been looking at here. And now another one on January 13th. This is the winter survival sale, so now they're merchandising the sale again. Ends tomorrow, creating that sense of urgency. The next one is on January 14th. It's about our survival sale. Now, it does say everything must go, so it sounds like a clearance sale, right? 60% off, everything must go, but none of these products are on clearance. They're all products that they're still selling today. So it's just, once again, adding a little bit of that sense of urgency or letting you feel like you're getting a better deal. There's this exclusivity, there's this limited time, all those kind of things. So that's January 14th. The next email, January 14th still. We're back to, I think this is just a product. I think this is their bearskin hoodie again. Yeah, it's their bearskin hoodie, which they sent an email on yesterday. Next one is January 14th, new bearskin vapor shirts. So now it's another product-based one. Their product ones, I like their emails about them. They have some content about them, their infographics, their images, all that kind of stuff. So that's all good. There's animations in all of them. Now here we are on the 14th, and the winter survival sale ends today. Everything must go. The copy here says the winter survival sale is down to the wire. And the deals are blazing. Grab your must-have bearskin gear at up to 60% off, Plus, enjoy the sweet bonus of free delivery on orders over $115. This is your final shot to conquer the cold and make this season epic with Bearskin. Don't let the winter blues dictate the game. Finish strong and stay savage. So they're really, pushing. They're really trying to hype you up and make you think that this is something special and unique, and your opportunity is about to evaporate. So that is January 14th. Our next email is January 15th. And guess what happens? The Winter Survival Sale has been extended. Just when you thought our Winter Survival Sale was over, we're back with an extension. The cold isn't ready to leave, and neither are we. Seize this extra time to stock up on Bearskin's top-notch gear. Next email, January 15th. And we're talking about their Greenland Parka, so another product email. Now, like in all their ones, they get to say, hey, 50% off on this one, because their prices are always 50% off from their artificially inflated list prices that they show on all their product pages. Next email, January 15th, same day, Winter Survival Sale extended, blah, 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 blah. Next email on the 16th, Winter Survival Sale last chance, still talking about the extension of it, blah, 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 blah. All right, the next email, January 16th. This is about their boxers. On some of their product emails, it's kind of interesting. They don't show the photos until farther down. And it's kind of jarring to me because I'm so used to their big, bold graphics on most of their emails. When they don't have it, I'm like, oh, it's hard for me to understand the context. I actually like the visual at the top to set the context of what it is we're here to talk about. Right? The subject line does say, upgrade your underwear game with Bearskin Boxers. But when I open up my email, I don't look at that. And actually, let me see. Yeah, Bearskin Boxers in the email copy is in the third line. So I got to read, and I'm not a fan of reading personally. But I would just have a graphic at the top of these because their graphics are actually so good and compelling. Now, the next email on January 16th, we're still on the same day. Winter Survival Sale, last chance for epic savings. You know what it says. All right, now we have moved to January 17th. It's the next day. And guess what they have? A flash sale on the Furline Greenland jacket. Only 50% off. Or it's wonderful. It's 50% off. However, I ever have to say that. Right? Let me drop some news that'll heat you up faster than a mug of hot cocoa on a snowy day. For today only, we're firing up a flash sale on our crowd favorite, the Bearskin Furline Greenland jacket. Yes, you heard that right. A whopping 50% plus free delivery on orders over $115. Why should this jacket be your next best buddy, you ask? Let me break it down, and they talk about their value props for their jacket. Once again, really good graphics. And our next email is also on the 17th, and it's about the T-shirt. So it's a product-based email highlighting that. And now on the 18th, new day, and now we have a Conquer the Cold sale. Hey there, Frosty. Feeling like a human popsicle in this snowstorm? So that's interesting. I don't know if, because January this year has been pretty cold, and there's been some pretty severe weather. So it'd be really good on their part if they actually, saw that happening and came up with this update to their copy to be very timely and relevant, right? Feeling like a human popsicle in this snowstorm? It's time to show winter who's boss with Bearskin. Dive into our collection and find your perfect cold combat gear at up to 60% off. And guess what? Enjoy free delivery on orders over $115 straight to your snow-buried doorstep. And then the next email is on the 18th, the same day. This is a product one about their vest. And then the next email is on the 18th, so the same day, once again announcing the Conquer the Cold sale. Nice animated GIF at the top. Normal expectation you'd expect in an email. The next email is on the 19th of January, so the next day. It's a product one for their fleece sweatpants. And the next email is on the 20th, so the next day. It's about the sale. Conquer the Cold sale ends tomorrow, so starting to create that sense of urgency that we're used to. I bet you can guess what's going to happen when the sale's over. Time is ticking. It's not just the clock. Those Bearskin deals are about to go cold. This is your last shot to grab gear at up to 60% off. I got to say, the copy is just fantastic if they just weren't lying about their sales all the time, right? If their products weren't just one price that they, fake into looking like it's a sale. The copy is so well done. Let's go to the next email. Also on January 20th, this one is a product one about their women's hoodies. Next email, also on the 20th, that's the third email this day, I think. It's about the Conquer the Cold sale, how it's ending tomorrow. The final countdown has begun. And then we're now on the 21st, so our sale is ending. Conquer the Cold sale ends today, creating a sense of urgency. The bearskin sale is on its final lap, just like the last run down a perfect powdery slope. Don't get left in the cold. Grab your gear at up to 60% off before the day ends. Remember, a bearskin-clad warrior is a force to be reckoned with against the chill. The next email is on the 21st. Sale ends today. They've got the red light like from an ambulance. We've seen that before in other emails. Now we're on to the 22nd, and you won't believe it, but the sale has been extended. Just when you thought it was over, we've turned up the heat. By popular demand, the bearskin sale is extended. That's right, more time to score deals up to 60% off on gear that laughs in the face of frost, plus free delivery on orders over $115. Now, I mentioned how much I like their copy and how everything you're doing is unique, but the formulas, just in 1 month's time, become so rote, right? They do a sale for a few days, they extend it at the end, they do a flash sale in between. The day after that, another sale starts over and over again. Now, the next email is on the 22nd, same day, about the sale ending. Now we're going to go to the 23rd, last chance for the extended sale. Our extended sale is in its final hours. The next email on the 23rd, same day again, about our last chance for this fabulous once-in-a-lifetime opportunity sale. The next email is on the 24th, so now that sale has been extended, it is now over. So now we're back to a flash sale of a duck-down jacket, 30% off. That call to action, the shop now with the nice little flame emojis, takes me to the product page, and that product has quantity discounts for buying 2 and 3, and they show the unit cost of each one. I think I've told you that I really like that. They've got that on that product page. Next email on the 25th. Now they launched their Beer Week sale, which is the one I keep mentioning a few times because their landing page says Beer Week on it instead of using a different campaign page for each campaign. But they've started a new sale. So let's see what they say here. Bruce from Bearskin here, raising a frothy toast to the start of Beer Week. We're blending the spirit of a good brew with the thrill of the great outdoors. For this week only, enjoy up to 60% off on all of our gear, plus free delivery on orders over $115. Get ready to gear up and drink up the Bearskin way. Shop now. And then I think this is the last email that we've got. January 25th, same day, announcing the Beer Week sale. Same stuff. So that is 1 month of emails, 62 emails from Bearskin Tactical. You can see how it does become a little bit repetitive, a little bit formulaic, but they do a really good job when you look at any one thing, right? The biggest fallacy is their pricing, which never ever changes, right? None of these sales are real. It's complete vaporware. But the execution, really well done, right? So remember at the beginning of the podcast, the question I asked was, how aggressive is your marketing? I want you to look at your emails for the past month and ask yourself, how many campaign emails did you send out? You should be sending out way more than you think. You don't have to be deceiving. You don't have to be, lying or exaggerating kind of stuff. But constantly putting yourself in front of your clients with a new and unique message is very valuable. Right? You can't have the same message. Now, these guys, it is the same message, formulaic-wise, over and over again. And my guess is for them to scale to the next level, they're going to have to figure out how to get around that and what the next step of that is going to be. But the fact that they're aggressive in how many emails they send out in a month, and each and every single one of them is unique, that is something that I really respect about what they're doing. So encourage you, take a look at your emails for the past month and say, how many campaign emails did you send out, and what could you do differently? What would be your aggressive marketing plan in email campaigns, looking back at the month of February or the month of January, and then think about that and then apply that to the month of February. Another slow month, unless you're a Valentine's-based business. What can you do in February to drive up your sales year over year by being a little bit more aggressive with your email marketing. So hopefully, that was insightful for you, and you can learn from the things that Bearskin's doing right, which is a lot of those things. And you can also learn from the things that they were doing wrong, because there's also some of those things. Thanks for listening.
You've been listening to the Shopify Solutions podcast with Scott Austin. This podcast is brought to you by Jade Puma, a Shopify-focused agency located in San Diego, California. If you like what you heard, please leave a review and subscribe on iTunes or wherever you get your podcasts. If you'd like to work with Scott on your brand, email him at scott@jadepuma.com.